What's up guys, it's Dickerson here and we're shooting my 5-day workout series and we're starting with day 1, which is legs. So we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. We're going to try and hit a little bit of various angles. It's going to be mainly quad dominant with a little bit of hamstrings, but I'm going to have my power movements in there. A leg day isn't a leg day to me without squats. Like with every workout, I always like to warm up the muscle before getting stuck in. So what I've done is a few sets on leg extensions, a few sets on squats, and just start dynamic stretching just to loosen up the joints before going into those heavy squats. All right, it's time for that first set of squats. Time to suck it up and get this done. Let's go. I'm not overloading it massively here. I'm keeping good form. But what I am doing is pushing myself a little bit heavier than usual. So what I've got there is 140 on the bar, a nice controlled 4 sets of 8 reps. Final set, last 8. So I know I'm still out of breath from squats. But the next exercise, what I'm gonna do is stick with the press, single leg press, focus more on the outer sweep, lighten the load, and really go for that mind to muscle. Squats, heavy, it's about A to B. Obviously keeping good form, but this one, it's about mind to muscle now. Trying to hit a different area of the quad before going into the next exercise, which will be leg extensions. But right now, lowering the weight, mind to muscle, outer sweep. Remember, we're trying to come away from the teardrop and trying to bring in that outer sweep. So foot sideways and a little bit of weight through your outer foot. And really focus on pushing through the side of your leg rather than the inside. Build that all round quad. Okay, exercise number 3, leg extensions. The number of sets and reps for this exercise is going to be 4 sets of 8 to 10. Whenever I'm keeping the weight heavier, I'm never really repping extremely fast through it. It's kind of fast on the way up and then slower on the way down. It's all about a controlled movement, but mainly through every single exercise I do, especially when it's heavy, just to help keep that good form and good squeeze at every contraction. Okay, into exercise number 4, gonna be front squats on the machine. I've taken the weight back down again and I'm looking for 3 sets of 12 reps. Well, squats is our power movement. Those are gonna be our big muscle builders. I always like to incorporate a few press and a few extensions. Really, the presses are gonna be the ones that build you, so they're the most important. And obviously that's why people skip them out, because they're the hardest as well. Exercise number 5, I'm not exactly sure what the name of this exercise is, but it's a good power movement for your hamstrings. Every time I do this exercise, I feel it for weeks after. This one is an absolute killer for your hamstrings. If you haven't done it before and you do it, I guarantee you, you will feel it for a week. I'm also using the lat pull down piece of equipment just to help assist the movement. And this one's gonna be 4 sets of 8 reps. Exercise number 6, we're moving into a more isolated hamstring movement, and we're going to be doing seated leg curls. Once again, lightening the load away, coming away from that bigger movement. When I'm on the isolations, I'm lowering the weight and we're going for more controlled reps. And with this one, it's going to be 3 sets of 12 reps. Oh, that burn is so bad. Oh. Burning. Sometimes I train quads on their own, hamstrings on their own, and sometimes I train them together like today. I usually always start with quads first, just because they're the more dominant muscle over the hamstring. So obviously it's like to smash the bigger muscle first and follow it up with the hamstring. Okay, the next exercise we're going to be doing is dumbbell walking lunges. I put this towards the end of the session just because it's going to incorporate both our quads and hamstrings. The number of reps and sets in this one is going to be 3 sets of 12 each leg. This last exercise is a killer, but it is a finisher, so you got to pull strong through the end and it will be worth it. Into the final exercise, which is calves. Obviously, I don't have massive calves. They're one of my struggles. I like to incorporate them 2 to 3 times a week. So what I've gone for here is standing calf raises on the machine, 5 sets of 10, a kind of overload just to finish off the session. It's always a killer sometimes finding the motivation to come and train in general, or even halfway through my next session, I'm already thinking sometimes, how can I make this a little bit easier? Then it comes to like the exercise, I'm like, no, you gotta keep pushing. And I mean, at the time it struggles and it's hard, but now I've just come to the end of my session and damn, it feels good. So that's the end of my leg workout, guys. I hope you liked it. Be sure to stay tuned for the rest of my 5-day workout series coming out each day this week. Next day is going to be chest and triceps, so be sure to check it out. Be sure to go and check out all my social media, guys. It's all Dickerson Ross, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and YouTube. And make sure you all subscribe for more.